What is going on, Soul Tribe? Big up on yourself. You know what? Again, I've done it again. I see too much in just a set of cards, and I've got to elaborate on them. And I'll tell you what I've got here. I've got the Hierophant. I've got the Death card. I've got the Wheel of Fortune. I've got the Knight of Cups, and I've got the Five of Cups. And the first thing that comes to mind, collective, is this Hierophant. And do you know what this card says? It says, feet on the earth, mind on heaven, as above, so below. And I can add to that, so within, so without. This is about somebody who's coming to a higher learning, higher understanding about their situation. And the situation they're in is not it. Sometimes the Hierophant can mean a lot, but this could be about commitments, contracts, institutions, all sorts. But what I'm getting from this and what Spirit is showing me with this card is somebody has come to a higher learning, higher understanding about the situation they're in. Are they attached to a situation that is not serving the purpose anymore? Did they actually level down, instead of leveling up? And maybe towards you. I don't know. But somebody feels like that it's time to put something to rest. It's time to put something to rest. It's time to put this situation to rest because they want to move forward. Because they know in their mind's eye that they leveled down. And because they level down, it's hindering their progress. It's really it's like really stagnating them. And the sad thing is that, and this is for some of you, okay, you could have been with this person a long time ago. It could have been a couple of weeks, couple of months, but they already noticed the difference. They noticed the stagnation of where they are and to the complete power couple that you could have been. They got so much done between the two of you together. But now they're stuck in a situation, a commitment, whatever that commitment is, that is stagnating them. And they know they need to put this to rest. They now know they need to put this to rest to start again. Smack bang in the middle is the Wheel of Fortune. The minute, and this could be the current position as well, because I'm doing something what we call the path. But, smack bang in the middle, the present moment, the minute they put rest to that situation, okay? They put rest to that situation. I'm telling you, things started shifting for them. Things started moving on for them. Things got better for them. Things just went right for them for a change instead of everything being stagnating and wrong. But when I see the Knight of Cups, okay, here's where it gets deep. Now, this could have been somebody that you've known in your past that you've completely forgotten about. But here comes Mr. Lubber Lubber. I call it Captain Save-A-Hole. But it's somebody, and this same person, realizes what they let go of. Maybe a long time ago, maybe even a month ago. You pick what this has happened to you because this is a collective read. But I'm getting that this person now wants to come in and test the waters. They want to see where it's at with you, how you will receive them. What will you say to them? And this person could have changed from what they was previously. Because exes are exes for a reason, aren't they? And if you're questioning that, why? Pick up yourself, collective. I always say exes. There is extenuating circumstances where people can change, but 9 times out of 10, somebody showed you who they was the first time and believe them. Okay, and now this person wants to test the waters because now they realise who you are and they was in regret. But we're going to go deeper, people. We're going to make this deeper. We're going to go deeper, collective, because I'm telling you, this is deeper. This is somebody's fault. It's like they had the eureka moment, like the light bulb flashed in their head, like the light bulb went off. And they realised that they was just stagnating themselves. They were sitting there thinking hard. Why is it that things are not working out for me now? Why is things so stagnant? Is it that, they wasn't the wrong person or they wasn't the wrong situation or it wasn't the wrong environment. It just wasn't for me. And I should have seen that. This is what this person's thinking. I'm getting these downloads deep and clear, collective. I'm telling you. And they know they need to put this to rest to move forward. And here comes the forward movement. Big up yourself. So let's see why the Hierophant is here in particular. Let's go deeper on the Hierophant and see if it's just proving the case. So Holy Spirit, please give us the message about the Hierophant. What say you for the Hierophant? If you've been here long enough, you know my spirit goes against that. I don't wait for the cards to drop out. I am guided through what I pick and it will give me the message. So let's just see. See the Queen of Pentacles. You can't make this up. Is this you, collective? The boss bitch, the boss man, the Queen of Pentacles. Who's the stable one? Who's the reliable one? Who's the matriarch? Who's the one who can make the five loaves and the two fishes from nowhere? Is that you? The Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. That's a power couple. You can't make that up. She is definitely the boss bitch. And it doesn't have to be a woman either. Energy is energy. The energy is the boss bitch, the boss man, let me tell you. Okay? Who is somebody who's just that stable, reliable person. Wow. They know they need to put something to rest. But, let's go deeper and find out why the Death card is here. Please tell me about the Death card. You can't make this up! The Queen of Wands! Do you see what I mean? They need to put this... Again, if you've been here long enough, you know my Queen of Wands is my karmic. This is the karmic situation of the karmic person, the karmic. Okay, and karmic doesn't have to be a bad thing, and people don't know that they're karmic sometimes, or because karma just simply means it's a lesson that needs to be taught. Maybe that was that person's, karmic lesson. And by the way, that Hierophant could be a Taurus. Okay, why the Death card could be a Capricorn. We got a Queen of Pentacles, we've got a Queen of Wands. Okay? So, here's what I'm getting, collective, so far. This person knows they need to put to rest with something to move forward, because this person was nothing but the temptation at the time, and they just got comfortable with that, but not realizing that it was stagnating them. And here comes the Queen of Pentacles that they really should have been with in the first place, or they really wanted, and it could be an earth sign. I don't know. The Wand is a fire sign. Okay, but I'm throwing out these air signs and whatever, but really it's about the character for me. To be honest, it's really about the character. The Queen of Pentacles is always going to be that down-to-earth person who's stable, reliable, who you can count on them. Whereas the Queen of Wands, for me, in their good sense, they are enthusiastic, they're passionate about what they do, this, that, and the other. But you see, on the negative or in the least of it is stagnation. You're with this person, it's nothing but stagnation. Now, they are pretty people, and this is why they're known as the Queen of the Night. Or the King of the Night, the player from the Himalayas. But it's kind of like somebody knows they need to put this to rest with this person. Put it, and start afresh. And here comes the Wheel of Fortune. So, Spirit, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Please tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. The Strength card. They've had to find the strength and comfort to move on. Is that what it is, collective? They've had to move on. They've had to move on from this person. They've had the strength and courage to do this and just say enough is enough now. I can't do this anymore. And it's not one particular thing that this person that they were with who they've had the epiphany about. It could be just a pile up of many things. But it's caused their stagnation, and now they've had the strength to move on from that situation. But here comes the Knight of Cups, somebody who, what I call sometimes the here and now, but sometimes I see it as somebody testing the waters, coming in with their cup, coming in with their message, coming in with whatever to test the waters. But why is the Knight of Cups here, Spirit? Please tell me, why is the Knight of Cups here? You see? Because they've had tower moments. You can't make this up. Do you know what I mean? Weeble, wobble, but be careful that... Oh, Val, what the hell? Sometimes it's like they're very surprised. They're very surprised. The epiphany is here. But on the worst way, that whatever they were doing was on a weak foundation. How dare you come in and test the waters like I'm not nobody? Come correct or, step up or step off. This person, again, I like to say this person weren't playing chess, they were playing checkers. And is this what the regret is all about now? They shouldn't have come to you sideways. They shouldn't have come to you sideways. For some of these people, they were testing the waters, okay, and had a tower moment. And I'm going to tell you why I say this. They had a tower moment as to who you really was. They were really surprised. You're completely different from what they remember. And they now regret who they went towards in the first place, who they finally went towards. That's crazy. But why is the Five of Cups here in particular? Because that card is all about regret. It's about loss. It's about all sorts. Now, this could be also somebody telling you the story of what they did and what they regret and why they regret what they did when it came to you and everything else. It could be that. But let's find out. Why is the Five of Cups here, Spirit? Ten of Swords, you see? Betrayal. I mean, they could be. Here's what I'm getting here. This is somebody explaining to you. They're having a conversation with you, collective. And here's the conversation. It's like, I did some things in the background when I wasn't with you. And sorry, collective. My battery ran out of my bloody thing and I had to recharge it, so I'm back. So sorry if it's swiveling a little bit. But I was getting to the juicy part about why this person wants to test the waters with you. I'm looking at these cards and the more I see, the more they're sitting here. But here's here's the continuation. This person wants to tell you what actually happened. Yes, they went towards somebody else for some of you. Some of you, they just went towards different environments, different situations, different friends, different things from the past that led a path away from you. And here's what it is. And here's the conversation. Here's what happened, girlfriend, boyfriend. And this is them coming in, testing the waters, remember. They're testing the waters to see how you receive the conversation, because they could be telling you the truth. You don't know, but if you're using your intuition, which is your God-given spidey senses, then you can read between the lines. So here's what it is. Whoever they went towards or whatever that situation was, it was a complete tower moment to them. It was a problem. It was like they had an epiphany about this situation and they didn't see it at first. But whatever the situation was built on was some rocky foundations. It was a disaster. It was just tragic what went down. And they may come to you and say something like, I really regret doing what I did in the background towards you, only to find that the person, situation, environment, whatever they went towards was just not it. And it was a very telling lesson, a karmic lesson for them. Because what actually eventually happened was nothing but betrayal towards them. Do you see the stabbation, trication, jugulation on that phone? It's almost like, for some of them, they went through somebody's phone one day and they know they shouldn't have done, but they couldn't help themselves. And they found out all this telling information that was a complete betrayal to them. For some of them, it was just they found out things that, it was 10 times worse what they did to you happened to them, basically. And that's how karma works. Sometimes it could be just that they were completely stagnated, like I said previously, and it just didn't work for them. So we're gonna go to the bottom of the deck, because I'm the bottom of the deck queen, and that's future energies, people. I'm not going to drag this out much further, but I'm telling you, this is deep. This person, in summary, if you're catching it on the flip side, and for the peanut gallery at the back, this person had in hindsight, they come to a higher understanding that instead of going towards you, they went towards a karmic situation, whatever that is. They realized that they need to put this to rest to move forward, because whatever they were doing in the past was stagnating them. And the minute they dropped what it was, okay, they found the strength to do. They had to find strength to do this. It propelled them forward, and now all they could think about you. This is a part of the hindsight. They're thinking about you and what happened in the past and the complete betrayal they may have caused you. This person wants to come in and say something, and they might explain the situation to you. But are you going to take it because you also see it as a bloody betrayal of what they did? And it could have happened years ago. And that person could have changed, but use your spidey senses, people. Use your spidey senses. So let's go to the bottom of the deck, bottom of the deck, because I'm the bottom of the deck queen. And here's what it is. I don't know what's underneath here, just like you don't know what's underneath here. So let's explore together. So the very first card is the Temperance card. Okay, does this person suddenly want to balance out this situation, but realize that now it's you that has choices? It's you that has choices, and they're fearing the rejection. Oh my goodness. They want this situation with you. Do you know the Two of Cups and these for these to come out together? Big up yourself, collective. Here's what it is. Oh my goodness. Not only is the Two of Cups here, they want the union. They want this relationship. But also it could be, this is a hint of reconciliation. For once, one of my stories might be reconciliation, but this could also be somebody who's remembering the past, who wants to reconcile with you, who wants to, oh, you can't make this up, who wants to work on this situation because they know who you are. This loving, caring, nurturing person. But above all, they just want to start again. They want this real love. I'm talking about the real love. But, collective, here's the kicker. Are you going to reject them because of the past and how they behaved in the past? Now, the King of Cups is a happy situation, but sometimes I call it a representative. Somebody who has great love, who likes to hide it or knows how to cover it up, who's a very controlled person, who controls their feelings and whatever. And is this what they did in the past? Is this why you're thinking about holding back from this person, regardless what they got to say to you? Because for you, the past is the past. Are you going to go into this, Hangman? Do you see the whole picture now? Do you know what I mean? Do you see the whole picture? Or will you go move forward to this situation with the Chariot? Will you move forward? See, look, here's where we go. Here's where we move forward. Will you move forward with this situation? Let me just get this right. See, you're taking a moment to pause there. When you see the Hangman, it's about stepping back and getting a perspective on the situation, getting the whole picture. Now, your decision is, do you move forward with this situation or do you walk away? Have you had this situation happen to you, that somebody from your past, way in the past, that you've forgotten about, don't give a monkeys about, don't care about, don't even think about? Pick up yourself, collective, and all of a sudden they come from nowhere, like a thief in the night. They come from nowhere with their epiphany and them testing the waters, and you can tell that they're trying to figure out whether you would accept them back or not. Now, what you've got to figure out, collective, is this person changed? Are they who they say they are? Is it the representative is back? Is it somebody that is, because ultimately, you used to be a power couple, remember? You used to have the 10 of Pentacles. There weren't nothing you can't do. Everybody saw you as the couple to aspire to back in the day. Do you know, that's for some of you, but now it's kind of like this person put themselves in a position with somebody who was nothing but a lesson to them. And they've had the epiphany that this person, not that they know what, going deep on karma or you reap what you sow, whatever, but this person's had a moment to sit there and think, this person's nothing but stagnation for me. And the minute I move forward from that, I get nothing but momentum. But I knew who I had momentum with, and I knew what the happy couple was previously, and I understood what happy families was back in the day, and we was a power couple, and all sorts of nonsense is going through this person's head. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of like they're thinking about that 10 of Pentacles and what that means, the ultimate stability. And do you know, sometimes it's kind of like when you see this as well, do you see those pictures on the wall, the ancestors? Because the 10 of Pentacles sometimes is about the ancestors arranging situations, putting people, situations, circumstances in their way to actually do something about it. Do you know what I mean? They don't want to be in this lack mindset anymore. So they're cutting out what don't serve them for you. Because look, here comes the 3 of Cups. They're cutting out what don't serve them. They're cutting out the situation because they just want nothing but happiness, celebration. They don't want the 3 of Swords. They don't want this. So it all boils down to you, collective. What are you going to do? Yo! you decide what you're going to do, please like, comment, share, show your appreciation. Please subscribe. Please hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video. Do you know, they get deep now. I've decided I just want to go in there and see what the hell's going on with the collective. So the more of you that connect with my energy, the more of you I can pick up. Big up yourself, collective. Until next time, take care and Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.